Everyone, today is Friday, March 30th. It is Easter this weekend. We're celebrating Passover. It's Easter on Sunday. I can't believe it. It seems a little early, but a lot of times Easter does fall right at the beginning of April, end of March. So anyway, can't believe it. Can't believe it's April 1st on Sunday. But we're starting off with a little bit of sad news. Nita Shrieve passed away yesterday, and she was 71. She had cancer. She was struggling with chemo last year. But I was reading on Twitter, everybody was saying such awesome things about her. And in case you don't know who she wrote The Pilot's Wife. That was back in 1998, and it was an Oprah book club pick. And I remember when that book came out, everybody was going crazy. It was like so different than the books that were being released at that time. And I really, after I read it, I was like, no wonder Oprah picked this book. It was crazy good, really was. So, in case you feel like going and reading it, I mean, she was an amazing author, and she will be missed. But on a happy note, today is Lisa Steinke's birthday. I saw it on Facebook this morning, and if you don't know who she is, Lisa and Liz Fenton, they co-wrote The Good Widow. I'm going to post that right here, that interview. Go watch it. If you did not watch my interview with Liz, she talks about how her and Lisa write, like they've been friends forever, and they have such a great writing friendship. And they have a book coming out in July, The Girls' Night Out. Cannot wait. I hope I get an advanced copy of that. I will be trying. So anyway, remember yesterday I was talking about lists, and Goodreads is really good for lists. They have hundreds of them. People will go on and make their own list, and then other people will go on and contribute to lists. So what caught my eye, the first thing this morning, was the top 5 books that you should be reading. Okay, now the list is longer than 5. But I want to just tell you the top 5 and see if you agree. And I really would love to hear your comments underneath here in case you don't agree with what everybody was saying. I will start with number 5. Number 5, Diary of a Young Girl, Anne Frank. Yes, that should be up there. Absolutely. Number 4, Pride and Prejudice, Jane Austen. I agree. Everybody should read that. But I'm not sure the teenage boys like reading that so much. But anyway, I love that book. Number 3, I didn't read, 1984, George Orwell. I never read it. I mean to read it. Now I have to read it because it's on this list. That's what happens. I read it on a list, and then I put it on I need to read this. And if it's that far up on the list, I need to read it. I don't know how it passed me by. I've always been meaning to read that. Number 2, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, aka First Harry Potter. Definitely. Everybody should read that book. Everybody should read that book. I've never read all 7. What I'm going to do is read them with my granddaughters, I decided. Because both of my granddaughters that live here in Allentown, their parents, my son Zach and my daughter-in-law Michelle, they read Harry Potter once a year. But they are 28 and 29. They're at that age that Harry Potter was huge during their teenage years. They were the crazy people sitting out and waiting for a Harry Potter book, and then Michelle told me her and her girlfriends would each get one and then spend the whole weekend and a sleepover reading Harry Potter. So, I remember Zach because by Monday everybody had read it. How crazy is that? I love that. And then number 1, To Kill a Mockingbird. Yes, I agree. I think everybody probably does read it because in school, I think you're forced to read it. I think everybody's forced to read that. But I do have a little bit of a problem with one of the books on the list, The Hobbit. It was listed at number 24. I don't agree with that. I love The Hobbit. I have read that more times than I can count, and there is no way that should be number 24. So anyway, let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think the number 1 book should be that everybody should read. I do think To Kill a Mockingbird should be number 1, but I do think that everybody does read it. So anyway, happy Friday, everybody, and have a great Easter Passover weekend. We will be back on Monday. It's going to be April 2nd. And until then,